Hello, I am Tina Walker and I am so excited today to share with you this very quick video of my new stencils with StencilGirl. I'm so excited for these. We've been working on them for a few months here, but today is the day we finally got to reveal a couple of the new stencils. So just to give you a little background, these stencils were all inspired from a trip that I made to Ireland last fall. I had such a good time. It really inspired a lot of different art from me. But I used some of the photography that I took. I'm obsessed with buildings and doorways and entryways, and that's kind of where these stencils came from. They're actually from an actual photo, which I will share with you here in the video so you can see that. But I just wanted to show you these today, just show you some art journal spreads that I made with them, and then just so you can see the imagery on them. I've got just a blank art journal page here. We'll use some spray mist on them so you can see what those look like. But let me show you, and again, I'll have some photos in the video of what these look like. But here is one of the spreads that I made with this stencil, and this is a train station in Galway, Ireland. So you can see the train station is right here, and I just used some modeling paste to create some dimension, put some spray mist here and let it kind of soak into where the modeling paste was, highlighted it a little bit with some white pen, and then just added some of my journaling over on the side, and I really love how this turned out. You can see kind of the depth here that's created from the train here and the archway that was above the end of the train station. So that is one of my spreads. And another spread that was created by this stencil here, which was taken in Kilmainham, Gaol, which was used to be a prison in Dublin, Ireland. And again, I'm obsessed with doorways, and these were actually doorways in the prison, but I turned them into little alcoves on this art journal page and just put some imagery inside each one of them. And I have a tutorial that will show you how to create this spread off of this stencil, because I just kept expanding the stencil out this way. So just because the stencil is this shape doesn't mean that you can't add to it. And then also some of these images that are on top, which the doorway was kind of cut in half, you can expand that. So a stencil is to be used as a starting point, and you can embellish on this imagery from the stencil. So that's what the tutorial will show you on this. But I really loved this doorway, window kind of look to this page. And then also in my big journal, I used that same Galway doorway stencil to create this. So you can see, again, the stencil is smaller than this page. That's not a problem. You can just use it repeatedly across the page, and you can kind of flip it both sides if you want, so you can have different shaped doorways. But I wanted to be across the entire bottom of this page, which you can use with your stencil by just repeating. Like, here's one of the images, here's the next image, here's the next image, by just repeating it on the bottom of your page. And I made these actually doorways, and I put little numbers because in the prison itself we went through a tour, and there were numbers above each one of those. So this one I actually made doors. But I thought that was really interesting. I really kind of love that look. So let's see what these stencils look like just on some white background. So I have a couple of Marabou art sprays. I love these sprays. So let's see what these stencils look like just on a white background. So again, you can use them either way. I'm going to go ahead and just use it this way and put my spray mist down. And let's lift this up. So there, you can really see the imagery of that stencil. That looks fabulous. That's going to turn into some art journal page. So I don't want to waste what's on here, and I don't know what I'm going to ultimately do with this, but I'm just going to go ahead and print the back side with all this spray mist on it kind of across my page, and that just adds a little bit more color onto my background. But look at that imagery. It really creates a interesting look. So I could go in if I wanted and paint inside each one of these. I can draw and doodle on the outside of it, but I really love how that looks. So let me put this aside. And I really should have some gloves on today because, as you can see, this kind of dyes my hands. So let's use this one, and I kind of, let's see here. I want it kind of up here. We'll do it this way. So I'm going to use the same colors because I'll turn this into some sort of spread. I don't know what I'm doing with it. But that's kind of the fun aspect of using stencils. You can create backgrounds, you can make them the focal point like I did on my other pages. So again, I'm just putting some spray mist on here. And let me remove that so you can see the imagery of that. So that is pretty cool. I really love how that turned out. So again, I've got a lot of spray mist on this side. So let me go ahead and just push this down just to add some more color to the background. And overlap where I want. So there. So that is what these two stencils look like, just on a white background. So you can really see the imagery of them. Let me zoom in a little close so you can kind of see these closer. So here is from the Kilmainham Gaol prison, and here is from the Galway train station. Those look really, really awesome. Whoops, wrong way. So I hope you are excited about these new stencils as I am. I cannot wait to see what you make with them. That's the thing that always just is so exciting for me, is to see how I envision these stencils to be used, but then how other people intend to use these stencils. So I cannot wait. Please make sure you tag me so I can see your posts on either Facebook or Instagram. Would love to see that. And that's all I have for today. So thank you so much.